everybody, and welcome to my next video. What we're going to do today is I'm going to show you how to save as much memory as you can on your computer so you'll be able to run your programs better, and things like browsers and games will run faster because the computer will have more memory allocated to them. So the first thing we're going to do, and just this step here, Control Alt Delete on your keyboard. This is going to bring up the task manager, and then what I want you to do is click on task manager, and then you'll be able to see the improvement versus before and after. So if you look at your computer, after pressing those keys, you're going to see the memory that's in use. So right now on mine it's 31. It's going to be something different on yours. And mine's always used to run like at 40, like 47 with with the programs running and so forth, but I got it down to 31 doing the steps that I'm going to show you right now. So once you do that, keep that number in mind so you can see the difference, like I said, before and after. So we'll go ahead and close that out. So first place you're going to go to is we're going to download this software. It's called O&O Shut Up, and this is what the software looks like. I'm going to jump to the website real quick. So literally just type in O&O. Okay, you're going to go inside that website and you're going to download the program. So literally just click download, put it in your downloads folder, you're all set. Once you're going to go into that folder, it's kind of cool because this is not a program that you need to install. It's literally an executable file, so you can go to where the file is, just either cut or copy it, and you're going to create a new folder, preferably in your program files. Right click, new folder, and you're going to paste the file in there. You know what, you can just copy the name right off the file and rename the folder the same thing. And paste. So once you have that folder, you can literally go ahead and double click on it, and it's going to bring you up to this menu. Now, what I recommend doing, just to play it safe, it's got two options on here. You can apply only recommended settings, and you can also do the recommended as somewhat recommended setting. I honestly clicked on recommended and somewhat, so I got all of those blocked. So what you'll notice is this is going to block a lot of the telemetry that goes back and forth from the computer to Microsoft. It's going to do the same thing to the apps. It's going to disable a lot of things, for privacy. Microsoft Edge, Office, all these things here. Now you can always scroll down, from top to bottom and see if it's something on there that you do not want to disable. You could just click on it and turn it off. Off will be red, green is activated, and you can go all across those and do it in both current user and local machine. If you're the only user, it's really not going to matter, but if you have different users, you might want to cross check each one. So once you have that done, you can go ahead and close the computer. It's going to tell you, you have to go ahead and restart your computer. So go ahead and restart your computer. Once that's done, we're going to go into our control panel. So you're going to hit Start Control, Administrative Tools. You're going to click on Services. Now this is where a lot of the majority of the memory is used up, because there's going to be some programs that run all the time that you don't necessarily need. What I'm going to go through is kind of show you the ones that I've disabled. It's going to be different per person. Obviously, for example, one of them would be like Wi-Fi settings. If you use Wi-Fi, obviously you do not want to turn that off. So it all depends on what what you need and what you don't need. So for example, one that's always normally would be a good idea to turn off, there's one called I believe it's SSDP, something like that. You want to turn that one off. We'll find that one here in a second here so I can show you. So SSDP discovery, you want to disable that. Once an app is running, all you have to do is right click on it. You're going to go to properties, This is already disabled, so obviously it's not showing, but I'll go ahead and set it to automatically so you can see what it would look like when it's on. So once again, you go ahead, you right click on it. See, right now it's running. So you're going to go to properties. You're going to click stop. Once that service stops, you're going to go back into the startup type. You're going to hit disabled, apply, and now that item is disabled. So I'm going to go here real quick and kind of order them to show you some of the things I've disabled. This is another good one that you can, if you're not using a certain type of router, you can go ahead and disable that. AMD Crash Defender, Bluetooth, if you don't use it, obviously that can be turned off. There's all these settings here, and like I said, it's a per user thing, so you would just have to go through each one and see which one you want to disable. Another good one to disable is the game DVR. If you don't do any recording from video capture when you're playing and things of that nature, you can turn that off. Another one I discovered, I don't know if this applies to every HP computer, but I came across all these services here that are basically, in my opinion, kind of useless because I've never seen the purpose to them. So this is analytics, so that's basically more telemetry going back and forth. Helper service, com recovery, diagnostics, network service, system. I have all those disabled. Those were actually all running. So you will want to do the step I showed you earlier and go ahead and go through those steps. Stop it and then disable it, and that'll stop it from running on startup. And I'm going to show you another spot to go. So this time we're going to go to the start button. You're going to click the window key and the S. You're going to type in msconfig. You're going to go to startup, and then you're going to click on open task manager. Now what this is showing you is the services that launch a startup. Now believe it or not, I've worked on people's computers that have gone in here, and there's been so many things running, and that'll definitely cause the computers to slow down. So on mine, as you can see, I only had 5, and literally I only need 2 of them running, which is this is a fancy toolbar that I use, and then you got obviously the virus. You need that to launch. So you want to go through these, and whatever you don't want to launch a startup, you're going to disable. And then what that'll do is next time the computer boots up, it's gonna whatever memory that was using is going to be freed up because it's no longer enabled. And then, like I said, a good thing to do is once you have all that done, you want to go ahead and restart your computer. Then you're going to go back to your Control-Alt-Delete keys. You're going to jump into the task manager, and you're going to look at that number that you looked earlier, and it should be a decent amount of memory that's been freed up by just using those steps. Now later on I'm going to make a video and kind of show you how to get rid of all the telemetry, so that will be on my next video. So that should be up in a day or two, and hopefully this video was of use to you guys. Go ahead and hit subscribe and like. Like I said, if it did, if it's of use to you, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great one.